was just sitting here thinking about what to do for our last video of the year, 2019, and realized that we've been uploading videos to YouTube for more than a decade now. My goodness. Yeah, there are over 400 of them. Most of them cover our day-to-day life sailing across the Pacific between the U.S. mainland and the Hawaiian Islands. There's, let's see, Hawaii to Nia Bay, then Seattle to San Francisco to Kona, work our way up to the island chain, spend a year there, and then from Kauai up to Sitka, Alaska, and then some cruising around Alaska. So we're house sitting now. This place is, we've been here before, we've shown it to you. This is the place with the horses. It's about a little more than 7 miles outside of the town of Petersburg. And the folks who live here are going to be back in a few days. We're going to be back on the boat New Year's Eve. We've been doing a lot of house sitting while we've been here. It sort of just kind of fell into it, a rhythm of house sitting in Petersburg in the winter and out cruising during the summer. And then of course we took on this major refit that turned into this endless project that never wants to end. There's like 64 videos in that series and we're not done with it yet. There's going to be more. I've got some new hatches coming from Chris, and that project is going to keep going, and maintaining the boat, of course. But Laura is doing something she really loves doing, working with Dr. Ken Hill and other vets at the veterinary clinic here in Petersburg, and also on the motor vessel Halley, which we've covered a couple of times. We're really looking forward to 2020. There's some exciting things on the horizon for us. Our life is going to change, of course, and what we do with our YouTube experience is going to depend on what our subscribers and our patrons want to see. Of course, you're only going to see what we're doing. It's just our life. So, and that's all it's ever been, just our life. I have to say both of us are really flattered that so many people want to watch our home movies, because that's all they really are. That's all they ever were, just Chuck and Laura's home movies that we shot basically for her mom. And we'll continue to do that. Her mom still watches, so hi Nona. In any case, I got to thinking about the whole YouTube thing, and you know, it really amazed me when we hit 100 subscribers. I didn't think we knew that many people, and then it was 1,000 subscribers, and I was absolutely stunned. We're down about 13,000, 13.9 right now, the day after Christmas 2019, and it's down from the peak a little bit. It was a little over 14,000 at one point or another. Totally amazes me that many people have subscribed to our channel over the years. Thank you all for watching. That's all I can say. Things we've learned about success on YouTube, first and foremost, is frequency. You have to put up videos frequently. For us, the peak seemed to be when we were doing 1 or 2 videos every week over a period of several months, and our subscribers shot way up and our viewership shot way up. And of course, when you drop back to where you're only doing 1 a month or less, the subscriber count goes down and the viewership goes down on each video. So that's what we've learned. That one thing is frequency of videos. The second thing is, I think, consistency in what you're presenting. And then the third thing, I think, is authenticity, just being authentic. Now, the question of our future on YouTube is interesting. At one point we were making a little bit of money on our YouTube videos just on the advertising the equivalent of about 2 pints of Alaskan IPA at Keto's Cave in Petersburg per day. But they've changed their policies, and of course our viewership has dropped off a little bit, so that's down to practically nothing now. We make a little bit of money on Patreon. I really like the model because it allows a more direct connection between content creators and those who want to support them. But so what is coming up for Cruising Lealea? We've already hinted at, we've flat said it, there's going to be some changes. I think you could say we're going to be making our relationship with Petersburg more permanent. I'm not going to paint over Honolulu on the transom of Lealea. It just wouldn't be right. But we don't really have any plans to go back to Honolulu anytime soon, if at all. And we do have plans to make a greater contribution here in Petersburg. It's going to involve Laura doing a lot more work with animals at the veterinary clinic and hopefully aboard the motor vessel Hallie, which we've featured here before. We're also going to be spiffing up Lealea, turning her into a proper little yacht, and doing some cruising around here in southeast Alaska. I think it's going to be interesting, and you know, as home movies go, won't be any worse than what we've done in the last 10 years anyway. We are going to put our land in Vermont up for sale. It's 38.7 acres in the township of Troy, North Troy, on the Missisquoi River. And it's just land. We put in a 300-foot long driveway over a 40-foot long, 6-foot diameter culvert to bridge the stream that runs along the road, but otherwise it's totally undeveloped. And I'll do a video on that, just a presentation to show people what that land is all about. But we're putting that up for sale right away. We need to raise some capital for what we want to do here in Petersburg, which we'll tell you about in a few weeks, if all goes well. And with that, as always, please do leave a comment, tickle that like button, subscribe, and click the bell icon so you get notified when we put a video up. And oh yeah, the link at the bottom, there should be a link over there for you to click to get to Patreon. Check that out. Not just us, but there's a lot of really good content creators over there that are worthy of your attention.